Surprising swag is all locked up.
I have an answer for that. Get ready for If Walls Could Talk. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Siegel. You know, there are treasures, and then there are treasures.
Here in the small town of Spring City, Pennsylvania, the quest to uncover hidden gems in an old home took on new meaning. Along Main Street,
these homeowners hit the mother lode, a place so packed with this town's possessions, it became a criminal's dream come true. Wow, this place is amazing.
Thank you. When we purchased this and walked in, you didn't see any of this up here. There was a drop ceiling because it was modernized in the 50s.
As jewelers, Kathy Calhoun can spot a diamond in the rough, and they thought this old building had the potential to shine. One look at their polished place says this is no ordinary house.
Other than seeing that big giant vault over there, nothing would tell me that this is really a bank if I didn't know.
You got it. The couple bought an old bank.
I noticed you still kept the bank sign out front.
That's right.
People still show up with their checkbooks.
Oh, they do. But we take only deposits. Deposits only, we tell them.
Okay.
But converting an 1800s bank into an eye-catching, livable space wasn't easy.
The teller booths actually went along this wall. That was the board of directors room up there. And it's now the bedroom suite, the master suite.
What was once a vault is now a bar.
So what is it about a vault that made you think, I'm going to put liquor in there?
We wanted to lock it up.
And what was once a basement vault, well, now...
Ooh, this is beautiful.
Through the vault.
Through the vault, which is now a sauna.
I said, oh, it'll take a few months.
But it's not totally their fault. They're still working on the 3-story, 13-room house. On move-in day, the bank wasn't exactly empty.
I walked in, teller booths were here, teller machines, phones, everything. Everything was just like the day that they closed, they didn't even clean it out.
With high hopes for a fortunate find, Kathy started digging, but only discovered what used to hold cash.
There was all kinds of old things in here. Here's an old bank bag. So this would have been back from the 1800s. These are metal coin holders.
Take Sam's advice. Save your dimes and you'll never see hard times.
This is one of my favorite ledgers here. Look at this.
That's beautiful. It says leather and corduroy.
And corduroy. It's all handwritten. And a lot of local families still exist. I'm looking at a lot of familiar names.
The National Bank of Spring City was built in 1872 by Casper Francis. And the big bank put tiny Spring City on the map. But it took a gang of bandits to put the town in the history books.
In 1921, there was a huge bank robbery in this bank. It was, at that time, the largest bank robbery on the East Coast.
Kathy had learned that the robbers slipped in just after high noon, cleaning the place out at gunpoint, before locking everyone up in the airtight basement vault.
It's complete silence, complete darkness, complete.
Now, this is where, during the bank robbery, the people were locked up.
Yes,
correct.
Yes.
And this is no air.
No ventilation whatsoever.
Luckily, within hours, the victims were freed and the robbers caught.
And you can see, just by the mugshot, who the ringleader was. He looks like Pretty Boy Floyd. He really does. Very well dressed, very good looking.
The robbers wouldn't be the last to literally break the bank.
When you came in here and saw all this, what went through your mind?
The deal was there was not going to be any safe deposit boxes here at all. And what happened is they never touched the place.
Did they have keys?
People had 7 years' notice to get their belongings out and to return the keys.
So, to the couple's disbelief, there were hundreds of unopened boxes. But with no keys, what do you do?
I have an answer for that.
With the help of a locksmith, they've been hunting for treasure one box at a time.
It's feeling really empty. And it is!
Oh. I hope it's money.
Cash candy.
A lockbox.
Does it feel like anything's in there?
It doesn't. No, nothing in it.
No.
Safe box cracking isn't new to Kathy.
Typically, there's nothing in them.
Yeah.
They've already opened almost 500 boxes, and occasionally it's paid off. Big.
We'll go through maybe 50 boxes, not find anything, and then all of a sudden, we hit pay dirt.
Like 1800s money.
This is actually dated 1875. This bank was built in 1872, so this is around that time.
It's paper money, but it's 50 cents.
50 cents. But I thought everybody used coins. I didn't know that there was paper money for coins.
Living in an old bank is one thing, but one full of unclaimed booty, well, it's a little like winning the lottery.
I was excited. I knew we were going to find some things. I just knew it.
But Kathy's rummage for riches was far from over. Coming up later, this bank-busting duo hits the jackpot.
And then you'll get that one find. I can't even sleep that night.
And when we come back later, the hunt is back on.
We sit down, we go through everything in the box. It's just excitement.
For the bank's stash of cash.
More mysteries are coming up. Why does it seem that when you're on a mission to find just one thing, you uncover a bunch of stuff you never expected?
We don't have the keys and we have to drill it open. I even get more excited.
After breaking into hundreds of lockboxes,
A lot of money. A lot of money.
our bank owners finally strike gold.
Next on If Walls Could Talk. Earlier, we met two jewelers who own a former bank building. But what makes this story incredible is that the bank hadn't cleaned anything out, including 700 safe deposit boxes. Many were unopened, with the contents unclaimed.
It's not every day that you think of buying an 1800s bank and turning it into your home.
I always wanted to do maybe renovate a barn, do something unusual, and I just thought it will make a cool house.
And cool it is. For the past 15 years, Kathy Calhoun have transformed this 3-story bank building into to die for digs. The place even came with a few vaults.
This used to be for the tellers. The head teller had a huge vault on this side, which we took out and put in the living room to use as an entertainment center. But the head teller used to keep her money, the bank's cash, and all the other tellers' money in this.
Besides finding a place in their decor for bank leftovers, they've been busy breaking into the lockboxes. And you won't believe the treasures these homeowners discovered.
And then you'll get that one find. I can't even sleep that night. I mean, we sit down, we go through everything in the box. It's just excitement. It's just excitement.
And what's more exciting than precious metal?
This is gold.
Gold from the California Gold Rush.
Look at that.
How about cold cash?
The $10 bill, this was printed here in this bank.
Could any bank print their money?
No, they had to be awarded that right.
And this is printed in National
National
Bank and
Bank,
Trust Company of
Spring
Spring City,
City,
Pennsylvania.
right
That's
where
right
you
here in
are.
the basement. That's amazing.
Or proof positive of past fortunes?
Now this one here is an old passbook. And when you turn the pages, everything's handwritten.
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy had a lot of money, too. 12,003. Now, back then, this is
A
1918.
lot of money.
Yes.
But it was just a matter of time until Kathy's jeweler's eye spotted the ring bling she was hoping for.
Look at this, little emerald ring.
So this would be like an engagement ring, or just any kind of...
No, actually, and one of the rings we found in here would have been considered an engagement ring, and that's a little diamond in there.
It is a fine example of late 1800s, early 1900s period jewelry.
This is probably one of the only pieces of jewelry that this woman would have owned, and she treasured it.
It's been an exciting and an emotional journey.
It's very private. It's you're getting into someone's life.
But a valuable one in every possible way.
Oh, I'm very happy. I think we uncovered a lot of Spring City history. A lot.
And it's preserved. It's not like it's ever going to go anywhere. It's here to stay. It's part of the bank.
But don't think Kathy and her going anywhere either.
Now we have
Oh, no.
200 more boxes to go through. I just hope they're not all empty.
That's it for now. I'm Mike Siegel. Catch you next time on If Walls Could Talk.
We found a few pieces of jewelry.
Jewelry.
Jewelry, look at this.
I'm sorry, I can't see it past your ring.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't see the other
Now
jewelry
look at
past
this.
your own
Look
ring.
at the old box. Look at the old
Wow.